Take us through that one. How did it feel?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of an emotional day for me personally, thinking about what it took to get back here, with the rehab and the injury and, having my daughter here for her first game. Like, I don't know why. That was just hitting hard for me. And so, having those emotions and then being able to lock in and focus and just being out there with guys that I love to play with, playing three-phase football, everybody making their plays. What a way to start the season.
And you lose. Okay, you're already, playing without Zach. Then you lose Brady. How do you overcome that?
Just guys leaning on each other and making their plays. I mean, Matt stepping up, having a great game. Guys making plays when the ball comes their way. And the great thing is there's still improvements to be made. So, just everyone stepping up when their number's called, playing their game, and, just so happy for all those guys.
How much credit do you give yourself for outgunning Mr. Rourke?
Oh, I mean, I don't ever look at it like that. It's a team game, right? And whatever we need to do to win the football game, that's what I'm about, and that's what I think about. That's what this team is about. We don't care about stats. We don't care about any of that stuff. We just care about what it says on the scoreboard at the end of the game.
You making the play of that O-line in front of you?
Man, gritty. Those dudes lean on, they lean on people, and they get movement, and man, those guys fight. And I love standing behind those guys because I know they're gonna fight their tails off, and I try to do the same for them.
You lose Brady, and in comes Matthew Peterson, the guy who's playing his first Canadian Football League game, and he rips off 130 yards on 23 carries. I mean, what does that say about your group, about him personally? I mean, what a night it would have been.
Man, just so proud of him, and just so proud of our guys not blinking, Yeah, I love Brady, man, and he is a heck of a football player. But the way that we stepped up tonight and honored him in that way, it's just really special, man. A lot of that credit goes to the offensive line, the movement they were getting, and the way that they worked tonight. Again, I just love those guys and so proud of them.
I asked you yesterday about what this game could mean to you, and you were so much living in the present. I understand that, but to come back from the knee injury, to not just win the game, but to do it in a style where we haven't seen plays from you from that for probably years in a lot of ways, rolling out of the pocket on the knee. Just how much of that confidence does it give you, as you continue here?
I felt like I had a great training camp, and, aside from the emotions today leading into the game and just thinking about my journey leading up to this point, I'm not thinking about the knee anymore. And that's exactly where you need to be playing football professionally. So it's not something I'm thinking about, but to be able to kind of reflect back on what it's taken to get to this point and reach out to some of the people that have helped me get back and show those people the gratitude, it's just about being present and making the most of your opportunities, and that's what I try to do. And I'm just so thankful for this opportunity, like I said earlier in the week, and just excited to build on this with the guys.
Chris, do you feel like with the way you passed the ball tonight, you silenced some doubters?
I just don't even pay attention to that, man. People are always going to say what they want to say, and it's just not something that I pay attention to. I care about what the people in that room think about me, and that's the way I try to play the game, to honor them. I don't care how many yards I pass for. I don't care about any of that. I just care about winning football games. And so, people are always going to have things to say, and I just don't even think about that.
How about a comment on Jason Hogan's game plan?
I thought he called a great game, man, and just really just proud of him and just first time calling a game, man. And he called some big time plays, and I'm appreciative of the opportunities that he gave me to make some plays in there, and the way that he was able to help put guys in position to be successful and distribute the ball. I thought he did a tremendous job, and just a great guy, and just so happy for him and excited to build on this, right? Hopefully it's only going to get better from here, and we're going to keep learning about each other, and this team's going to keep building, and we'll keep getting better.
Only 2 carries for you tonight. Was that part of the game plan, or was that just based on what the defense was giving you?
Again, it's just how the game goes. I'm okay with that. 2 carries, 20 carries. Done it both ways. So it doesn't matter. All that matters is that scoreboard.
BC's probably one of the teams with designs on taking over first in the West. What does tonight say about that? Anything?
Says we're 1 game into the season. I just, you asked about the Grey Cup the other day. Yeah, it's just like we got to take it 1 game at a time, 1 game at a time, 1 day at a time. That's the thought process. And again, you talk about being present. What can I do today to get better? What can I do tomorrow to get better? That's the thought process. You put 1 foot in front of the other, and you're going to like the destination that you end up. But you just can't get ahead of yourself. Thank you, guys.